Shit sound good. Shit sound good.
Sounds good. You heard Bad Baby this song?
Yeah. She dissed a lot of people too.
I liked it. I thought she did really good.
Nah. Yeah,
for her old shit, I think she surpassed her old shit.
Yeah, it's better than some Gucci.
How's it?
Gucci flip flops.
Yeah.
Gucci flip flops.
No.
That was a bop though. I don't know.
Yeah, it was catchy.
Gucci flip flops.
That's the only one I remember from her though. I don't remember nothing else. But I think that was.
But nah, I mean, I feel like she found like her flow.
She did.
She just
need anger apparently.
Yeah, she just needs somebody to piss her off to like, lock in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no,
good for her.
Did you hear Shorty's like diss back?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad either.
She talked about her kid.
Did she?
Yeah, I don't know the name, like her name, the name of her kid or whatever. But she was basically said like her baby dad fucked her and got her pregnant for clout, and then like the baby came and he left. Like, but she said she like dropped the baby name and then dropped the baby dad name.
Now she gotta fight her.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I mean, that's the only way it got to go, you know. But all right, fuck it.
I was like, damn, look at these two fucking like who had two white girls battle rapping?
Right.
Like, who would have thought?
That's the way to start the year.
White on white crime.
Exactly. We approve of it. White on white violence.
That's entertaining.
It is. Because it's not going to get nowhere, so.
It's the biggest beef since fucking Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. This was moving social media right now.
Yeah, so.
Fucker, you can start us off.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of It's NotAPhase Podcast. This your boy, Zoe.
And I'm Roy.
And this is episode
5. Y'all know the vibes. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the love and support you guys have showed us from episode 4. That it means a lot, for sure.
Appreciate y'all, for sure. But, shit, dog, how's your week been so far?
Nothing too crazy, honestly. Just doing stuff around the house. You know, I worked Monday, Tuesday. Slow. It's my long week, so I work, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I've just been running errands, trying to do my taxes and all that shit. Trying to take care of all that.
Yeah, I still got to get on that. I was actually planning on getting that shit done tonight, for real.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been trying to get that done because I was waiting for, like, Nicole's papers to come, and I've been waiting for Eden's Social Security to get here, but it hasn't gotten here yet, so I might not even be able to claim them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he said, because I went to drop off the papers yesterday. He said he'll call me whenever he's done, but, like the Liberty tax guy.
Mm.
But he's like, what could happen is, if you go to the Social Security office and see if you could expedite it and get it here sometime in the next 2-3 weeks, then we could just hold off.
Yeah.
If not, you'll just receive a fatter check next year because we can add him.
It'll be like him double.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, though, because, like, little bro right here.
Right. Right.
Like, I'm holding little bro. Like.
Yeah, I had the birth certificate and everything. I was like, he's in the car, but...
You want, like, eyes on him.
But he said you need the social. So he added him under, like, a fake social, just to like, just throw it in the system. Yeah, but... I won't be able to submit them if I don't have, like, the real one. So I was like, damn, that's going to be a dent because that's like 2 racks or something like that. 2 racks extra that they get for him. Yeah. So we'll see.
I might got to start popping some little niggas out.
Bro, saying. I mean, they with the way they fucking dent my pockets now, might as well give me a little something extra for them at the end of the year. Shit. What about you, though? What you been up to?
No, it's been a slow week for me, too. I mean, my biggest thing, I feel like, was the power outage today.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard. How long did that last?
It was only like 10, 15 minutes.
Really?
But that shit gets me into something I really want to talk about today, bro, is what's like one of your biggest, like, pet peeves? Like, what's something that like just piss you off a little bit?
That's interesting because a lot of shit pissed me off.
Because I noticed mine today. Like, when the power went off, and like I'm in a building with nothing but adults, and everybody, like, bro,
chill the fuck out.
Like, everybody calm the fuck down. I wanted to almost yell.
Say, y'all never turned the fucking lights off before?
Like, it almost like the adult in me was almost like telling everybody shut the fuck up.
Especially if it was like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, like it wasn't even nothing big, but like, and like people panic. And then as soon as the lights come on, like they cheer.
Oh my God. No, I heard about the power outage, but I didn't know it lasted that long. I thought it just, the lights were flickering.
It wasn't even nothing
crazy.
Yeah.
I think
that shit kind of pissed me off a little bit. That, and then like if I'm like busy with a task at hand, and like somebody come up and like want to conversate in the middle
of you doing shit. I think mine, bro, to be honest, and I think it's been definitely heightened more since I've been married, is when somebody tell me what to do.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. And like you already know. Like I'm like
when you're in the process of maybe doing that shit already, or
it's just like the fact that on the list, like maybe one or two down on the list, like like motherfuckers don't know what I got on my list. In my head.
Mentally, I was gonna check that shit.
It's coming.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that shit 1,000%.
I hate that. Sometimes sometimes I could be chilling, like it don't even have to be like on my mental list. Just me chilling sometimes, and then I get told like, "Hey, can you do this while I do this?" I'm like, like, okay.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Bite your tongue.
Yep. Yep. I think that's a big pet peeve. Getting told what to fucking do. But yeah, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, not too deep.
Not too deep. Yeah.
Let's just scratch the surface real fast, just so we each of us gets something off our chest.
Yeah. No, bro. Nah, it was funny. I went with Elian. I think it was Tuesday. Which let me start off by saying this: is there an age limit to buying chicken nuggets at McDonald's?
Like, no, like if I'm hungry or like that, to me, like now I'm a grown ass adult. Like I'm not gonna sit there and like try to get a full like 20 piece to get full.
Right.
But like if I need a snack or something, yeah, I'm gonna get a little 10 piece.
Little 10 piece medium fries.
Yeah.
Maybe large, depending on the day.
Yeah, if large, like if I'm really like, damn, like it's not quite lunchtime, it's not quite dinner time.
Yeah.
Like might as well get the large fry with the large drink. So you hold over. You know what I'm saying? No need to double snack.
I don't see an issue in that. But tell me why I go to McDonald's. I go with Liang, and he's been really into like just a small, like the cheeseburgers or whatever.
Yeah.
So we go to McDonald's, and actually, I just go inside with him. I'm holding him, and I'm like, yeah, they obviously, she's like, what do you need? And I told her, give me a minute, whatever. Well, I'm like, let me get a 10-piece nuggets with medium fries, and I'll get a small caramel frappe. Something light. This bitch looked at me and was like, okay, and what about for you?
First of all,
I was like, what? It caught me so off guard. I was like, that is for me. She's like, oh, okay. And what about for the little one or whatever? I was like, he'll have a cheeseburger. Like, I was like, what? I was like, bitch, what the fuck?
It do sound fucked up.
You feel me? I was like, wait a minute. A grown-ass man can fucking order chicken nuggets nowadays? Like, that's hard to believe?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I got my food and stuff, but that shit, like, it ruined the way I even ate the chicken nuggets, because then I felt like I had to eat them, like, more manly than
just
usual.
Like pouring the sauce on it.
Yeah. I'm here like, like taking hard bites of it. I didn't even end up drinking too much of the frappe. I gave it more to Elian since all things considered, she thought it was his. I went and just drank a fucking Coke.
It's just more yours than mine.
Right. Like, I don't know what to do. You feel me? So I think that was the craziest shit, honestly, that happened this week. Like, how she violated me like that over a 10-piece, bro. That's why I only order through fucking drive-thru. That's why I don't go into that shit. Motherfuckers be judgmental. Nah, but...
No, that's been big. Did you see, they ruled Tank's knee, they ruled it clean.
Yeah. Saw it. Yeah. I don't...
The reason why he took or at least he said he took the knee, is like a clear, like
they were like, okay.
Yeah, it's like in the rule book. Like,
really?
Yeah, like a player can take a knee. Like, as long as he didn't get hit, like, which he didn't get hit in the face.
No, yeah, he didn't.
Play it back. Like, he didn't get hit in the face, and then he took his knee.
Yeah, he
was in his eye.
Yeah, he was perfectly fine. So I do give him that. It's not like he was hurt or nothing. He wasn't like buzzed or anything like that. But I don't know. I guess, if it's in the rule book, it's in the rule book. But I feel like under different circumstances, somebody else would have gotten that counted as a knockdown.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
There would have had to been like an official review over that shit, like after the round was over.
Yeah, somebody else.
There's no way they would have let that shit slide. If he was fighting anybody super duper serious.
Mm-hmm.
Or they would have deemed super duper serious.
Yeah, but nobody thought, Lamont was going to give him that type of fight. So
yeah, but now they basically solidified part 2, so
they fucking better.
And hopefully that shit come the end of May. If that shit come the end of May,
it's lit.
That's like Tank said he'll make it happen as soon as end of May.
He fucking better.
But yeah,
he better. Because I feel like they'll do that trash talking, and then it takes them 6 months to even sign anything.
Yeah,
that should be pissing me off.
Yeah,
which I think that's where I think the older boxers were like, it was just such a cool era of boxing back when it was like Tyson and Evander Holyfield or Ali or like any of those past guys where they were fighting 5-6 times a year. You were consistently seeing your favorite boxer. Like now, we saw Tank now, but
once we entered the Mayweather era, it was the one fight a year type of thing to preserve your career.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
I respect it, but
I don't like it. I feel like as a fan, obviously.
As a fan, fuck
you don't want to wait 2-3 years.
Speed run this CTE, broski.
Exactly.
I'm trying to lay down.
Right,
I'm
bro.
trying to run up the bag off you.
Bro, come on. Yeah, no, they make us wait way too fucking long for a fight.
But yeah, especially the state the sport of boxing is in, it's deteriorating,
it is
in bad, in the worst way.
Yeah, nobody wants to fight each other.
Yeah, it's the closest thing we got to gladiator fighting. So
that's why UFC. If I don't watch UFC as much, regardless, but at least with UFC, the best are fighting the best.
Yeah,
and you got guys really putting that undefeated record on the line.
Yep.
So that, in a way, it's more exciting than boxing has been the last few years because of that. Dana White has made it. He has a good structure.
Structured it. Yeah. And now, they damn near go at it every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's every week, every other week is a UFC pay-per-view.
Did you see that Dana White and I forgot what the fuck they call him, Your Highness or whatever the fuck, the Arab guy that wears the fucking,
the prince,
the prince or something.
What is it, Dubai or whatever?
What? Yeah, I don't know, but the one that's with the zone and all that, that he's in charge of boxing up in Saudi Arabia and that
Saudi
area.
Dude. Yeah.
Him and Dana signed to bring their own boxing league. They're partnering up, and basically this boxing league won't be where you have 4 guys in a single weight class holding titles. This is one title.
Yeah, per week.
Yeah, so it'll like you'll be forced to fight the best if you want to.
Yeah, and like
to get that title. Yeah,
cycle going through.
So I think that'll be really cool. The only question would be like right now you have different boxing companies and streaming platforms. So, with this, like, are they gonna get like the Tank Davis and Devin Haney's and Canelo's and you know what I'm saying? Like, are they gonna get elite boxers to come there and also fight again? Like, under that policy and those rules, or are these guys gonna see that and be like, "Fuck that! That puts my record at risk. I'm gonna stay over here."
Not even wanna.
So it'll be something regardless. They got to build up anyway, but it'll be interesting.
I feel like you would just have to leave your titles like with the PBC or with the
WBO, IBF, yeah.
Whatever, like all those organizations that are like teamed and linked together, like with those titles and shit, you would just have to let them be, and you would just have to go strictly fight for that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I think they'll do a good job, but I know it'll probably be a process to get elite boxers to go and participate in that. Especially with, I feel like boxers are more money hungry now. Like all they want is just the bag. So if you don't, if you don't pay them
pay-per-view check,
if you don't pay them good enough, like they're just not gonna risk it. Like for the boxing game Undisputed, I saw an interview with the producers of the game, and the one they used as an example, but they said many boxers were acting like that, was Devin Haney. They told him like, hey, we would love to have your character in the game. You're one of the biggest boxers. So, and he was like, I want 10 million and I want to be like in the face of the catalog. And they were like, well, we can't do that because we already had they had signed the contract to have Canelo and Tyson Fury as the face of the game or whatever. And Devin Haney was asking for like 10 mil and he wanted to be part of the face of the game. And they were like, no, bro. Like,
fuck are you?
Yeah, it's insane. And because of that, they couldn't like
agree. That was probably around the same time where he got dropped by Ryan Garcia.
Yes, it was after. So it's like, dude,
like the audacity.
You can't fucking lose that way and then say you want to be part of the
you
fucking...
You just lost your last fight, right?
Yeah,
like trying to help you out,
yeah,
bro.
You want 10 mil, bro? To that's the type of shit that's annoying. Because then you play UFC and they got all the fucking great UFC fighters.
Every single year they drop another UFC video game that's like fire.
Yeah, but boxing, I mean, Fight Night, the last Fight Night came out in the early 2000s, or 2010s, if that. But it's been years. It had been more than 10 years without a fucking boxing game.
Yeah.
And then they had this one, and it just makes it so hard. Look at Mayweather. Mayweather wasn't in the Fight Nights. And I can only imagine how much he was fucking asking for.
Yeah, he would have made a bag if they had a fucking...
Bro, with him, just off the people that want to play just to beat him in the game, he would have made a bag.
A bag, yeah. And then off his fucking, like, fans, bro.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
Oh, dude, it would have been awesome. But, I don't know. We'll see how boxing goes, because I feel like they're, like you said, they're deteriorating and they're messing the sport up because they're just chasing the money. So,
yeah.
I seen a tweet. Now it just came to my mind. I seen a tweet that was like, if you were rich, like if you came up on a bag, won the lottery, whatever the case may be, but you were rich, right? Millions and millions. What would be something you still wouldn't spend money on? Even having all the money in the world, you're like, I'm not spending money on that shit.
If I had all the money in the world.
Because I knew mine immediately.
Yeah, I know mine.
What? Pussy? Yeah, you wouldn't have to. With all the money in the world, that's just raining on you. Okay, like you wouldn't buy a bitch a Birkin, is what you're saying?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'd like.
You're not doing that type shit.
Never.
Not tricking nobody. Okay. Mine is I wouldn't go to a steakhouse where you got to cook your own food.
I want to go do that.
I'm not interested. I went there.
It's not that good.
is that why the fuck I'm leaving my house to go pay you so I can cook there?
You left a tip?
No. Okay. But the thing is it's still expensive as fuck. And you gotta cook everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why the fuck that bothered me so much, that concept. But it was like...
You wanted to be treated like a king?
No, nigga. It's like, if you go to a restaurant, you order from the menu, I want this, this, and that. They bring it to you cooked. That's the whole reason of going out to eat.
Yeah.
When they bring you the meat and it's raw, and they're like, the seasonings are over there, and walk off.
Damn, yeah.
Nigga, what do you mean? I gotta cook this shit, and on top of it, I gotta pay you? I might as well would have gone to Martin's, gotten some good meats, came home, cooked.
That's what you should have did if you wanted a little extra.
Bro, but I don't know. The reason I went was because Nicole wanted to go. This was like last summer. Her and then my cousin and his girl. They all were excited, and I'm thinking, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, that's cool, like, because I thought it was like a hibachi type thing. But then
kinda.
Yeah, except you're the one doing all the fucking the volcano onion shit. You feel me? That we've seen 100 fucking times. So we get there, and it's, they got like the middle part where you cook and stuff. And they were like, yeah, we have all these meats, and it was like they had different selections. So like this cut, was like 59, and then this one was 70, and then whatever, and it's like unlimited. So you pay the 70, and they bring you whatever you want off that category. Mm-hmm. But you just have to cook it. And for some reason, for me, bro, that shit had me fucked up. That shit had me crashing out in that restaurant. I'm like, what do you mean? Because then they have a different menu if you, like, for just cooked food that they'll bring out to you. But it was nowhere near as good as the shit you actually, like the hibachi and, the steaks and all that shit. Mm-hmm. That shit you would have had to cook it. For some reason, for me, I crashed out, bro. I don't think me and Nicole have argued that hard in a long time. Like,
they was fucking with the food. They thought it was.
They thought it was good. I was pissed off. Bro. And Nicole then got mad at me because I was mad and I was ruining the vibes.
You know what you would fuck with?
What?
Like a Texas de Brazil.
Yes, yeah, and I've been there.
Where they be bringing the joint on the stick.
And it's cooked.
Yup.
That's the biggest factor for me. Bring it cooked. But don't, because I don't, personally, I think if you like to cook, then those environments are okay. I don't really like cooking.
And it's not like the shit took a long time, though.
It didn't.
I think, like, in literally 30 seconds.
So, I think...
It's like 10 seconds aside, or like
15 seconds
aside?
Like, you gotta cook it. Like, it's like...
they was gonna be thick shit.
Yeah, some of them were thick, and then some were thin, depending, like, what meat you wanted. But like, if you wanted, let's say, like, a ribeye, like, you were gonna get a decent-sized ribeye where you had to kind of know what you were doing. You feel me? To cook it good. So that's where I'm like, what if I've never cooked a fucking steak?
Yeah, what if I fuck up?
And I fuck up?
Okay, yeah. I might be in your boat now.
You get what I'm saying?
Because it is a lot of people that don't know how to cook a proper steak.
No. And me, I cook now, but I'm not going to say that I even like to cook, to be honest. I cook because it's a survival instinct for me. Like, I have to.
Yeah.
But if Nicole can cook and I could just eat.
Please.
By all means. You feel me? But, yeah, that was one thing that I was like, I could have millions of dollars and I would never step foot into one of these motherfucking establishments again, bro. That shit had me so tight.
Never see a dime out of my pocket.
No, not at all, bro. Not at all.
I'm tripping.
Why?
I would never pay for a damn streaming, like a game, like a live sports game.
What do you mean?
Like a pay-per-view fight or something. I never pay for those. Still to this day, never.
Oh, like even if you had the money for it?
Yeah, I'm never paying for this. I always got a link.
I'm real quiet on this one because I pay for a few.
I'm just like, bro, like somebody out there gotta be like looking out for everybody.
Oh, 100%. I mean, shit. I was close to paying the $80 to watch the last fight if you didn't hook me up with that link.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, I was watching that shit with my pops off my phone, and then I streamed it to our TV, and I saw you had text me.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, let me see if you watching the fight.
Yeah. Yeah, because my dad, he has the little what's that called? The little Amazon thing, the Fire Stick or whatever. Yeah, and it's jailbroken. So he watches all them shits for free. So he was gonna come over, and then he like hurt his back or something. So then I'm like, shit.
I said, fuck, now I'm out the fight. Yeah. I don't want to go all the way over there.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go, so I was real close to just paying the $80 and saying fucking watching the whole thing. But
yeah, luckily I haven't paid, bro.
You hooked me up with that shit.
Like NFL season and NBA, hockey, all that shit. I just got to.
Yeah, for those sports, I don't. I definitely wouldn't pay. But when it comes to boxing or like UFC, I have paid a few. Like I want to say, shit, I paid a decent amount, to be honest with you.
And I think we split one time.
Yeah, we did. At my parents, back when I lived at my parents.
It was one of Tank fights.
I don't remember. Was it the Ryan Garcia one?
No. It was one of his earlier ones. I think it might have been like his second or third title. We were still in high school.
Were we?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Or was it early in college? I think it was early in college. Because in high school, I definitely didn't have the money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we went in.
Yeah. I do remember. I don't remember which fight, but I do remember because...
it was something like that.
Because Andrews was there, too. Yeah. And I think we went three ways on it, I want to say. Or
probably.
Or I think we just split
it. Yeah, the nigga just...
He just got it for free. Like.
Just came through. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely... So, yeah, I partake in it before, but never again.
Mm-mm. Now, you say, obviously, we talk about that. What's the one thing we wouldn't spend money on? But, like, you mentioned earlier, pet peeves. What's your biggest fear? Like, obviously, a lot of people have the common, my parents die or whatever. But what's a fear that you don't think anybody really has that you have? Some that shouldn't be a fear, but you fear it.
Like having no money, like $0, or like being in debt, like a large amount of debt. I don't know why it scared the shit out of me. But
no, it's a scary fucking thing.
Or like just going back broke. Like I never again.
Yeah, I can respect it.
Like I'll bite, scratch, claw. I'll do whatever.
Like, bro, I'll do anything.
Like yeah,
I respect it. Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Yeah, that's probably like my biggest fear. Basically falling off and like never getting back.
Yeah, not being able to reach that again. No, that is a scary thought. But nigga, have you ever encountered a flying roach?
Nah.
That's fear.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple.
Them big motherfuckers, when you see them crawling on the wall and then they flap the wings at you. Bro, that's my fear.
Do you know what a spricket is?
Spricket? No.
It's like a spider cricket. Look up a picture of it.
Spricket?
Bro, that shit it's the scariest looking insect ever.
Imagine
that
you
shit
got me fucked up.
Crawling around at first, right? Because it's chilling. And then
it flies or?
No, and that shit get to jumping like a cricket.
Oh.
But it's a spider.
Yeah, you got me fucked up. Yeah, camel, cricket, no. Do sprickets bite? No, they don't bite.
He said, thank God.
Thank God. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when it comes to insects, I'm a bitch. I do not fuck with insects at all. Like, I'm a
trench baby, so we had bugs and shit growing up. So
I don't fuck with it. We have in DR.
Fight back.
Damn. I have to text my mom and see what the fuck they're called. In DR, there's these fucking like roach type joints, but they're like fat. Just some big shit. Fat motherfuckers. And they'll fly. Like, usually they come out at night, bro. And when I tell you, when that joint hits the wall,
you hear that.
You just like you just hear when that shit smacks the wall. And I don't know if they're blind, but that's like how they fly, like they just be smacking shit.
Boom, boom, boom,
bro.
boom.
And that has to be the most terrifying insect I have ever fucking encountered. And one day, like I remember, I was in the yard at my uncle's house, and I'm playing, and I hear it. I was younger. I was probably like 10, 11, whatever. But I was young and I hear it, but I don't see the shit. So then I'm like, what the fuck? So like I get up. I'm outside in like the front porch or whatever, and I get up. And I'm in a bit of like a frozen like panic mode. You feel me? Because I don't see it, but I could hear it buzzing. That motherfucker was like Batman, bro. Came from, I don't even know where it came from. Just came from all of the sudden, smacked me dead in my fucking forehead. Nigga, I felt like it was a missile, bro. Like, it just smacked me dead in my forehead. And I remember, like, it hit me, and I did, like, the silent screams. Like, it went, like, and I was just like, you know?
That little silent
yeah, just, and I just fucking took off inside. And I was so scared, it took me, like, a good 10 seconds for the scream to finally come out. To finally come
Shit was
out,
on a
bro.
delay.
Bro, oh, dude. And even now, like, them shits...
Nah, bro. As a kid, that shit definitely used to freak me the fuck out. Like if you playing outside at night and like a bug or something like come across and smack you or like hit your lip.
Oh,
that shit'll definitely.
If it hits your lip, oh my god.
Oh my god. Now you ready to go inside, take a shower.
Yeah, now you gotta cut your shit off, let it regrow, bro. Like fuck that. Fuck that. No, that shit, yeah. Bugs and termites and all that shit. Y'all could keep that. Even us living in the hood back in the day, like that shit was just, I could never get used to it.
Yeah, I definitely knew that shit wasn't for me.
I couldn't get used to. I couldn't normalize that. Like it was always a big deal every day.
And it wasn't even like it was our fault. It was always like a neighbor. Like when we was in like apartments and shit, it was always like a neighbor or somebody. Like, but.
Yeah, that's how it was at the condos, too. That dirty ass fucking place.
Bro.
Fucking hated that shit.
That's the closest it'll get to like the trenches around it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's one thing I do with my money though. I burn that bitch to the ground.
Buy that bitch and tear it
the fuck down, bro, and rebuild it.
Oh.
That's one of the condos is one of the places I'd gladly gentrify.
Bro, the shit that used to go down in that motherfucker was like,
it was insane.
It was wicked, bro.
It was insane. Yeah, I don't know.
And like the mixture of people, like I was young as shit. I was still in high school. It was niggas that was like 5, 6 years older than me. I'm on the other side of the joint, fucking with them. They on like some dumb shit.
I hated that fucking place.
Yeah, that was a wild time.
Yeah, I hated it. Every second. Honestly, no. Hold on. I hated the surrounding. Like, the other apartments, the other fucking people. Yeah, like... Because my little unit, I mean, it was fine. Like,
yeah, it was a cool
job. You know? It was cool. Like, we stayed in our bubble. But the moment you walked in, the hallway stunk.
It smelled like
ass and...
Badussy.
Yeah, just fucking stunk.
Like burnt Badussy. Yeah. Like somebody was cooking Badussy on the stove. And,
it was just disgusting. Yeah. The carpets were full of fucking fluids that nobody know where they came from.
It was like always, and I don't know if it was like this for you sometimes, but dog shit and dog piss in the hallway.
Everywhere.
Like who is letting their dog do this?
And they wouldn't pick it up for days. 4 days. It was disgusting. I was like,
yo, what the fuck? But
I hated it. Yeah. I hated it.
That was a stressful time.
It was. Yeah. They should have knocked that shit down when the water pipes busted.
Yeah. And if you went to high school with us and you live there now, fuck you too.
We stand on that shit. Fuck that place.
Probably one of the people we talk about.
Yeah.
Turned into one.
Now there was one lady there, like her fucking unit was like the epicenter of all the fucking roaches in that fucking place. She was like she's one of those like
hoarder ass.
Yeah, extreme hoarders, and it was just fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that shit is
disgusting. Like, you know, roaches and everything just coming out of there. Like it's
that's when like
how do you live like? Shit. You saw Kyrie tore his ACL?
Yeah, bro. Kyrie tore his shit too.
That sucks.
The way he tore his shit was kind of like the way I tore my shit like the first time.
Really?
Like kind of like open space, and like just was running type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was playing on a field, and like it was like a divot in that shit that you couldn't see because of grass.
Yeah.
And like some of my shit.
Oh, your cleats kind of went.
Yeah, but like the way his knee buckled and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's exactly like that shit.
I know that shit has to hurt like hell. Cause
I was telling people like when they was talking about that shit. I was telling that shit is like, it's definitely the most pain I've ever felt.
Really?
Yeah. And like online, people say it's like top 5 pains you could feel, like on Earth. It's like up there with like getting shot.
Fuck.
It's like that the ACL hurt more than the shrapnel.
Mm. And well, yeah, I could see that. And obviously it's longer because it's like you tore the ACL on your knee where like, I mean, that's what supports your fucking body, you know? So I could see it. Yeah, fuck that.
But nah, that shit. Yeah, and he did the free throw afterwards too.
Yeah.
They knocked both them bitches down. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to another episode of It's NotAPhase Podcast. It's your boy Zoe.
And I'm Roy. This has been episode 5. We want to thank y'all for, the love and support, for tuning in every Monday. Just keep supporting us. And yeah, just make sure to tune in.
Comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.